Hi guys, so we have some serious indications towards the symbolic birthing of the Antichrist going on here. Today's report is about a suspicious package threat that's been sent to some military installations in the USA. And as you'll see here on these red dots here, this suspicious package delivery has followed the route of the Potomac River, which just so happens to go between Virginia and Maryland, or Virgin Mary. And this, I'm just kind of looking at it in a new light. When I looked a little bit closer, to the geography, I could see that the Potomac River splits between Virginia and Maryland, and that to me resembles a birthing canal, or in this reference with the Potomac River, the waters breaking, and that would make Washington the womb of where this event takes place, the birthing of the Antichrist, the symbolic birthing of the Antichrist. So, zoomed out a little bit more just to get a kind of a better reference on it, and then zoomed out even more so, and was surprised to kind of see what I'm thinking is the old lady from the iPet Goat video with the long nose. You can see the eye here. If you can't see, look a little bit closer. You can see these little fine lines here. They make up the eye, and then you've got the nose down here in the video. When we look here, let's get a clearer picture. Okay, so you can see a hooked nose here. You can see her eye here. And what I think this scene is depicting is, again, a symbolic birthing of the Antichrist, the hand of God coming down like the Immaculate Conception, the blood drying up like Virgin Mary, and then as the scene evolves, we're then shown this bright white light, and we have a bright white light here in the background where the Antichrist is coming from, and the rocks are crashing into the water, representing the water breaking, and he's traveling down the birthing canal. And this part here where it comes up, and kind of all these shadowy grey business-like figures are disintegrated. I believe that is symbolic of Washington, if what I'm taking from the news report today about the suspicious packages and the fact that they're between Virginia and Maryland, referencing the Virgin Mary coming down the Potomac River leading to Washington, which could represent the womb where the Antichrist may come from, then it could be that something happens in Washington. At the moment, all the politicians are on Easter holiday, so they're not currently in Washington, but Donald Trump is. He may go in and go out of Washington over the holiday, but currently he's in Washington, and as I've stated, everything seems to connect to him in some way. So for events really to kick off, I suspect that, you know, he's gonna be part of it, a major part of it. So that's why I'm just you know, keeping my eyes on events that are going on, particularly at the moment, because everything seems to be pointing to around this time. That's the end of the video. I think it's kind of I don't know if it's just me, but I think it's kind of creepy that, you know, sections of Virginia, Maryland, Delaware kind of make up what looks like the face of the old lady from the iPet Goat video, unless the creators of the video saw that and decided to model that character on this figure, because the attack is coming from the East Coast, and I believe also from the West Coast. It will be a two-edged sword, double-edged sword, and that's it. So you guys have a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and God bless.